Uh, this net here will start in about 30 seconds. Anyone needs to use a repeater or something quick before we start, please do so now. N1SYN. Good morning. This is November 1 Sierra Yankee November, Rick in Dalton, Massachusetts. Net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. This net is part of the Amateur Radio Emergency Service in the National Traffic System of the ARRL. The purpose of this net is to pass traffic, conduct ARRI's business, air announcements of interest to the amateur community, and to answer any questions about ARRI's, NTS, or other emergency communications topics. This net meets every Sunday morning at or about 09:45 hours local time on the K1FFK repeater on Mount Greylock with a PL of 162.2. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without informing net control. When checking into the net, please give your call phonetically using proper phonetics and your power source as commercial or battery. Traffic and announcements will be handled first, then followed by general check-ins. This time, I'm looking for any stations with traffic or announcements. Stations with traffic or announcements, please call net control. Hearing nothing, I'm now looking for ARRI's, NTS, or other officials. ARRI's, NTS, or other officials, please call net control. Right, hearing nothing. Now looking for any and all stations that wish to join the net. Any and all stations that wish to join, please call net control.
Here is November 1 Alpha, November Delta, Doug in Munson. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Rick. Good morning to the net.
This is Kilo Bravo 1, Yankee Echo Oscar, Mario in Sandusville, Massachusetts. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Rick, and good morning, Ned.
November 1, Mike, Whiskey, Juliet, Ellis, Solar Photovoltaic, Battery Power, New Ashford.
This is Kilo Bravo 1, Yankee Charlie Juliet, Kurt Mobile in Lenox, no traffic.
Kilo Bravo 1, November Bravo Alpha, Jerry in Pittsfield on commercial power, negative traffic. Good morning, Rick, and to the rest of the net.
Here is Kilo Alpha 1, Kilo Tango Tango, K1KTT, Dave, North Adams, Berkshire County, battery powered HT, portable. Where did you
folks, we're having that. People got to slow it down a little bit because this doesn't get registered by a computer. I want to get all the information here, so let's try to just make it a little more orderly. We had a double in there too. I don't know, but I'm going to go down through the list, and if you're not listed, let me know. And I'm going to have to get some fill-ins here. That says good morning to N1AND Doug, KB1 YEL Mario. Good to see both of you folks and Kurt also at the flea last weekend. N1MWJ Ellis, and I think you're on battery power. KB1 YCJ Kurt, could I have your power source, please?
Yeah, mobile battery, Rick.
Thank you, sir. I also have KB1 NBA. Jerry, thanks for offering to cover, but we made it in time. And K1 KTT, Dave. And I'll have a couple of quick minutes after the net here. Let's see, at this time, all I have is that the next meeting, No Bark meeting, will be March 23rd at the Berkshire Humane Society on, what the heck is that? All right, what street is that?
Barker Road.
Thank you very much. Barker Road, Pittsfield, is right next door to the old National Guard Army Reserve headquarters in West Pittsfield. And I think most of you have heard the website is now back on the air. We were able to get the information we need to get into the account and all that, so we're good again. All right, at this time, any more check-ins for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section? This is N1SYN.
This is Whiskey 1 Echo Romeo Foxtrot, Tony in Pittsfield. Battery backup. No traffic. Good morning, Rick.
Here is
November 1 Juliet Kilo Ed N1JJK Ed in Lanesboro, Mass. Commercial power this morning. No traffic. Hi, Rick.
Okay, and that recognizes and says good morning to W1ERF Tony and N1JJK Ed. Good to hear you around again. It's been a while. Okay, at this time, any more check-ins, any more comments or questions before we close the net? All right, hearing nothing. The Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section thanks the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the K1 FFK repeater. I will return the repeater to regular amateur use at the close of this net. I'd like to thank all 8 of you who checked in this morning and all those who stood by while this net was being conducted. The net is now secure at 09:56 hours. N1SYN signing clear. Everyone, have a good week. And let's see, K1 KTT. Go ahead, Dave.
yeah, copy okay, Rick?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I moved out to the living room there. I got a little better view of Mount Braylock. Okay. Okay, yeah, K1 KTT. Yeah, I was just listening on 2-3 Greylock there, Rick. About your dilemma there, about different equipment with spurs and stuff in there, and routers and stuff in there. I got a Motorola I've had it. I bought it down at Staples down there. It's about $150 cable modem and built-in router, and that's pretty clean. That one is. And there. And the other thing I was going to say is I have an AT&T it's a desk speakerphone. I think it's the display on that. It's actually got a spur on 9-1. So I had to keep the scanner away from that. Good phone, no problems with the telephone, but it's got like a spur there also it puts out on 9-1. Back to you.
Yeah, well, I've got